Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English podcast from English Life Channel, your cozy little place to learn English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sarah.
We're so happy you're here with us today.
Alex, I noticed something about you the other day.
That sounds dangerous.
Nothing terrible. We were at that small get-together after work, and you were completely comfortable talking to me.
Okay?
But when a few people you didn't know came over, you suddenly became very interested in your drink.
Haha, you noticed that?
I did. You looked at that cup like there was important information written on it.
Okay, fair. I was avoiding eye contact a little.
A little?
Maybe more than a little.
Why?
I just had that moment where I wanted to talk to them, but at the same time, I didn't know how to enter the conversation.
Even though you speak English every day.
Exactly. It wasn't that I didn't know what to say. I could think of simple things like, "Hey, how's it going?" Or, "How do you know everyone here?"
But you still didn't say them.
Not at first. My brain started making the situation bigger. I thought, what if I interrupt them? What if I say something awkward? What if they answer and then I don't know what to say next?
So the conversation hadn't even started yet, and you were already worried about how it might go wrong.
That's exactly what happened.
What did you do?
I stood there for a while, smiled when someone looked at me, then looked away again.
Excellent social strategy.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Did anyone eventually talk to you?
Yeah. One guy just asked, "So, how do you know Chris?"
And suddenly you were fine?
Pretty much. I answered him, asked him the same question, and within a minute we were having a completely normal conversation.
So the hardest part wasn't really the conversation.
No, it was everything happening in my head before the conversation.
And that's something a lot of English learners know very well. You may know the vocabulary, you may understand the question, but when you actually have to speak to someone you don't know, suddenly the English feels harder to reach.
Especially when your brain starts checking every possible mistake before you've even opened your mouth.
And that's actually what we're talking about today. Social anxiety in English conversations.
More importantly, we're going to focus on what you can actually say when you feel nervous, when you don't know how to join in, or when your mind suddenly goes blank.
Because sometimes the problem isn't, "I don't know what to say."
It's, "I know what I could say, but I'm nervous about saying it."
Exactly. So let's go back to that first difficult moment, when you want to join a conversation, but you don't know how to enter.
And staring deeply into your drink until someone rescues you is apparently not the answer.
Apparently not.
So what would have been better?
Something very small. You don't need an impressive opening. You can simply say, "Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Alex."
I like that because it doesn't ask me to be interesting.
Exactly. It gives the other person an easy response. They can simply tell you their name.
Let's try it. "Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Alex."
I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How do you know Chris?
We work together. What about you?
We're neighbors.
And that's already enough to begin.
No clever joke, no big story.
And no 5-minute introduction about your entire life.
I had one prepared.
I'm sure you did.
The second question is useful too. How do you know Chris?
Because you're using something you already share. You're both at Chris's get-together.
So I don't have to stand there thinking, what interesting topic can I invent?
Exactly.
What if there are already 2 or 3 people talking?
Then another useful line is, "Mind if I join you?"
Mind if I join you?
Friendly, simple, and natural.
But joining is only half the problem.
Right.
Because then you're standing there thinking, great, I'm in the group, now what?
So listen to this next conversation and notice one thing Alex does after joining. He doesn't create a new topic.
Mind if I join you?
Of course. We were just talking about places we want to travel this year.
Oh, nice. Did I hear someone mention Seattle?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going in October.
I've never been. What do you want to do there?
There it is.
I used what I already heard.
Exactly. You listened for one detail and connected your question to it.
Which feels much easier than thinking, everyone, please stop. I have prepared a new topic.
Please never enter a conversation like that.
But now let's make this more realistic. What if the person you approach gives you almost nothing back?
Oh, this will be uncomfortable.
Let's do it. Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Alex.
Sarah.
Nice to meet you. How do you know Chris?
Work.
Okay.
That silence had weight.
I could feel it.
What would you do?
I'd probably try one follow-up. Oh, you work together? What team are you on?
And if I answer, marketing,
Then I may have discovered that you simply don't want a conversation.
exactly.
So I disagree with one piece of advice people often hear. Just keep asking questions.
I agree with your disagreement.
That wasn't the conflict I was hoping for.
Sorry. But yes, sometimes continuing to ask questions turns a natural interaction into work.
So confidence is not making every conversation succeed.
Sometimes confidence is recognizing, I tried. They're not giving much back. I can stay polite and move on.
That actually removes a lot of pressure.
It does.
But a group conversation is different because people may be friendly, and you still don't know when to speak.
That can be harder. Groups move quickly. Someone interrupts, another person changes the subject. Someone laughs at something you missed,
And you start waiting for the perfect opening.
which may never come.
So here's a better approach. Don't prepare your whole sentence too early. Listen for one thing you can respond to.
Give me an example.
I started taking a photography class on Saturdays.
Oh, really? How did you get into that?
My sister gave me an old camera, and I started taking pictures around my neighborhood.
Do you still use that camera?
I do, actually. It's old, but I like it.
How did you get into that is a very useful follow-up. It means, how did you become interested in that? Or, how did you start doing it?
And it lets the other person continue talking about something they already care about.
But nervous speakers sometimes prepare too many questions.
And then we enter interview mode.
Let's demonstrate.
I play tennis.
How long have you played tennis?
About 4 years.
Do you play every week?
Usually,
Do you play singles or doubles?
both.
Do you watch professional tennis?
Sometimes.
Do you own a...
Haha. Sarah, stop. I feel like I'm applying for a tennis license.
Fine, let's make it warmer.
I play tennis.
Oh, nice. I haven't played in years. How often do you get out there?
Usually once or twice a week.
That's pretty regular. Do you play with the same people?
Mostly, yeah.
Much better.
Because you didn't only ask questions.
Right. I reacted too. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. I've never tried that.
Those tiny comments matter.
Another useful follow-up is, what was that like?
I moved to Chicago last year.
What was that like?
I started a new job in March.
What was that like?
I went camping for the first time.
What was that like?
Simple.
And that's the point. Curiosity doesn't need complicated English.
Now here's the next problem. And this one can happen after the conversation is already going well.
Which feels unfair.
Very unfair. You think, I'm doing great, and then suddenly,
Nothing.
your mind goes blank.
The famous empty screen.
Someone asks you something simple like, what did you think of the movie? And suddenly your brain says, we have no information at this time.
That 2-second pause can feel like 20 seconds when you're nervous.
So instead of treating the pause like an emergency, give yourself language for it.
One useful phrase is, give me a second.
Give me a second.
Another is, I just lost my train of thought.
That means the idea was there, and then you suddenly forgot where you were going.
You can also say, I know what I mean. I'm just trying to find the words.
I actually like that one best for English learners.
More than, give me a second?
Sometimes, yes. It tells the listener exactly what's happening.
I think, give me a second is easier when you're already nervous.
Fair. So viewers can choose the one that feels most natural.
Let's hear both. Alex, what do you usually do when you have a free Saturday?
I usually try to get outside if the weather's good. I might go for a walk, meet a friend for coffee, or... Wait, I just lost my train of thought.
You were talking about getting outside.
Right, thank you. Or I'll go somewhere I haven't been before, maybe a neighborhood I don't know well.
Nothing terrible happened.
Exactly. The conversation survived.
My turn.
Sarah, why did you start learning to cook?
I was tired of eating the same 3 meals every week. Then one day give me a second. I know what I mean. I'm just trying to find the words.
Take your time.
I watched a video about making soup, tried it, and realized cooking wasn't as complicated as I thought.
And take your time is useful from the listener's side.
Yes, social confidence isn't only knowing how to speak, it's also knowing how to give another person space.
Now we're getting to one mistake nervous speakers make that actually increases the pressure.
They apologize too much.
Exactly.
Sorry, my English is bad. Sorry, I'm terrible at speaking. Sorry, I can't explain anything.
It sounds polite, but now you're thinking about the mistake even more.
A better approach is to repair the message.
So instead of apologizing for your entire English ability, fix the sentence in front of you.
Let me say that another way.
What I meant was...
That came out wrong.
Let's hear one.
How was your meeting this morning?
It was terrible.
Oh, what happened?
Wait, that came out wrong. The meeting itself was fine. I was terrible in the meeting because I was so nervous.
Much clearer.
One correction and we move on.
Here's another.
What did you think of that new restaurant downtown?
The service was aggressive.
Aggressive?
Yeah, actually, that's not the right word. I mean, it was very fast. Almost too fast. They kept coming to our table every few minutes.
Maybe rushed?
Yes, the service felt rushed.
That is real communication.
I used the wrong word, but I described what I meant.
And I helped you find the word.
Which is much better than freezing, because one piece of vocabulary disappeared.
That also connects to clarification. If you don't understand what someone says, pretending usually creates an even bigger problem.
I've tried pretending.
Successful?
Almost never.
So try. I'm not sure I understood the last part.
Or, do you mean? And then say your guess.
Or simply, could you say that again?
Notice how small these phrases are.
That's what I like about them.
They don't require advanced vocabulary, they simply keep the conversation moving.
So let's stop explaining for a moment and test everything in a real conversation.
Good. And viewers, listen first. We'll talk about the useful moves afterward.
I'm arriving at a casual work event. You're standing near the snack table.
Go.
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Alex.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you on the design team?
Yeah, I joined about 6 months ago.
Oh, nice. How are you liking it so far?
Pretty good. It's busy, but the people are great.
I heard your team is working on a new app.
We are. I'm helping with give me a second. I just lost my train of thought.
No problem.
The onboarding screens. That's what I meant.
Oh, got it. Is that the part new users see first?
Exactly.
That sounds interesting. I don't know much about design, but I notice when an app feels confusing.
Same. Sometimes one tiny button causes a huge problem.
I can imagine.
Good. Stop there.
We didn't do anything complicated.
You started with a simple introduction.
Then I used something you said instead of jumping to a random topic.
I lost my train of thought.
And you simply told me,
No panic. No long apology.
that's the goal.
Not perfect English.
Recoverable English.
I still like that phrase.
Keep it.
Now there's one more skill people with social anxiety often forget.
Starting?
No.
Fixing mistakes?
No.
Escaping.
Ending the conversation naturally.
Escaping politely.
Fine.
This matters because some people stay in conversations long after they want to leave, simply because they don't know what to say.
They think, if I walk away now, will I seem rude?
So they stay, become more uncomfortable, and start giving shorter answers.
A natural ending can be very simple.
I'm going to grab some water, but it was nice talking with you.
I should get going, but I'm glad we talked.
I'm going to say hi to a friend. Catch you later.
And please don't create a dramatic excuse.
So I should not say, I sincerely apologize, but due to several personal circumstances, I must now terminate this conversation?
That sounds like your lawyer is ending the conversation.
Good point.
Let's hear a normal version.
Are you going to that concert next month?
I'm thinking about it. I need to check the date. Hey, I'm going to grab some food, but it was really nice talking with you.
You too. I'll see you around.
Done.
No apology.
No long explanation.
And no standing there pretending your drink contains breaking news.
I knew the cup was coming back.
It deserves a second appearance.
Now, some viewers are probably thinking, this is useful, but how am I supposed to remember all of these phrases when I'm already nervous?
You're not.
Exactly. Choose one tool for your hardest moment.
If starting is hardest, remember one opener.
If going blank is hardest, remember one time buying phrase.
If correcting yourself is hardest, remember one repair phrase.
If leaving is hardest, remember one exit.
I'd actually prepare two things before a difficult social situation.
Here we go.
One opener and one follow-up.
I'm okay with that.
Really?
As long as you don't prepare an imaginary 20-minute conversation.
Agreed. Real people refuse to follow our scripts anyway.
Very inconsiderate.
Extremely.
But there's another habit that matters even more than preparing questions.
Listening.
Yes. When we're nervous, our attention goes inward.
How does my grammar sound? What are my hands doing? Is my accent okay? What do I say next?
Meanwhile, the other person is giving you the next piece of the conversation.
So instead of asking yourself, what should I say next? Ask, what did they just say that I can respond to?
Let's test that.
I just moved here from Phoenix.
How are you liking it so far?
Pretty good. I miss my family though.
Do they still live in Phoenix?
Yeah, most of them do.
Easy?
You followed what I gave you.
And you didn't need a prepared topic.
There's another thing nervous speakers do that makes speaking harder than necessary.
They make every answer too long.
Exactly.
They think a short answer sounds bad.
But short answers can be completely natural.
Have you been here before?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Do you like baseball?
A little. I'm more into basketball.
Have you tried that restaurant?
Not yet, but I've heard it's good.
Did you know many people when you moved here?
Not really. Just one coworker.
Short answers but each one gives me something I can respond to.
And remember, a natural conversation is built from small turns. You do not need to carry the whole conversation in one answer.
Exactly. Give the other person something to respond to, and let the conversation grow from there.
And now there's one situation we still haven't handled.
The awkward silence.
For some people, this is worse than starting.
You're talking, the other person answers, and then,
They...
like that?
Exactly.
And your brain immediately says, fix it, say something, anything.
I disagree with your brain.
Finally, some conflict.
Not every silence needs to be fixed.
I agree.
That was short-lived.
Sorry, but a 2-second pause is normal. You can breathe, smile, look around, and give the conversation room.
And if you want to continue, use what is around you.
At a work event, how do you know everyone here?
At a class, have you taken a class with this instructor before?
At a neighborhood gathering, do you live around here?
But when we panic, our brain sometimes grabs a much worse topic.
Show me.
So, how long have you worked here?
About 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you like chairs?
Chairs?
I panicked.
That might be my favorite example in this whole episode.
My social confidence has collapsed.
The problem is that you treated the silence like an emergency.
So what would the better version sound like?
Try again?
So, how long have you worked here?
About 2 years.
Nice. What made you choose this company?
A friend recommended it, actually.
Much better.
And if I had only said, I don't know, really, we could have let the conversation end.
Which is important.
A conversation ending does not mean you failed.
Sometimes you talk for 5 minutes.
Sometimes 30 seconds.
Sometimes you only say hello.
And all of those still count.
So when silence appears, you have choices.
Let it breathe.
Use something from the situation.
Or let the conversation end.
Much better than having one command screaming in your head, talk now.
Exactly.
Let's do one more full situation. This time listen for 3 things: asking for a missing word, correcting yourself, and leaving naturally.
We won't stop until the conversation is finished.
We're sitting near each other before a community class starts.
Go.
Hi, is anyone sitting here?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. I'm Alex, by the way.
Sarah.
Nice to meet you. Have you taken one of these classes before?
Not this one. I took a cooking class here last year.
Oh, really? How did you get into that?
Mostly because I was surviving on sandwiches.
That's a strong reason.
It was necessary. What about you? Do you cook much?
A little. I'm good at baking, but I'm terrible at, what's the word? When you cut vegetables into really small pieces.
Chopping?
Yes, chopping, thank you. I'm terrible at chopping vegetables.
I used to be slow at that too.
Well, maybe I need your class. Actually, that came out wrong. I mean, maybe I need the cooking class you took.
I understood you.
Good. I'm going to get some coffee before we start, but I'll see you in class.
Sounds good.
So what happened?
First, you didn't know chopping.
And instead of stopping completely, I described it.
That's a very useful skill. If you forget receipt, you might say, the paper they give you after you pay.
If you forget appointment, you can say, the time I booked to see the doctor.
If you forget charger, you can say, the thing I use to charge my phone.
Then I corrected myself with, that came out wrong.
And you finished with a natural exit.
Several skills. One normal conversation.
Which is how we want these phrases to feel in real life.
Before we finish, let's do a fast challenge instead of another long review.
Good. I'll give you the situation.
Ready.
You want to join two people who are already talking.
Mind if I join you?
Your mind suddenly goes blank.
Give me a second. I just lost my train of thought.
You used the wrong expression.
Let me say that another way.
You didn't understand the last part.
I'm not sure I understood the last part.
You want the other person to continue their story.
What was that like?
You want to leave naturally.
I should get going, but I'm glad we talked.
Good. Your turn.
You meet someone for the first time.
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Sarah.
You need a moment to find the words.
I know what I mean. I'm just trying to find the words.
You think I used the wrong word.
Do you mean rushed?
You want to ask about someone's new hobby.
How did you get into that?
Nice.
Fast, practical, done.
Which brings us back to that get-together.
And your very interesting cup.
Apparently, it was fascinating.
Next time you're standing near a group feeling nervous, you may still hesitate.
You may still forget a word.
You may still have an awkward pause.
But you don't need the whole conversation planned.
You only need a next step.
Maybe that step is, hey, I don't think we've met.
Maybe it's, mind if I join you?
Maybe it's simply, give me a second.
Confidence doesn't have to mean, I never feel nervous.
It can mean, I know what I can do when I feel nervous.
And the conversation might be great.
It might be average.
It might be slightly awkward.
That's still real communication.
Before we finish, tell us in the comments which moment is hardest for you in English. Starting a conversation, keeping it going, finding words when your mind goes blank, correcting yourself, or knowing how to leave.
Choose just one.
And if this lesson was useful, subscribe to English Life channel for more natural English conversations and practical speaking practice.
This week, try one small social sentence. Not a perfect conversation. Just one useful sentence.
Thanks so much for spending this time with us.
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Goodbye, everyone.